not the same.
That's right.
You know, that might be 65 cents in America.
That's right.
Or less.
It was like over there they had shit for $15,000. I was like, damn, how much is $15,000? I was like, I ain't never like really like 150. I was like, damn. I went to Puerto Rico. That's when they. I was like, man, that shit that cost $15,000. How you gonna buy that? You gotta be balling. Oh no, they just really it's pesos. It's like
look, I'm trying to tell you, Tupac blood is from these people that's in Mexico that we're talking about.
Oh, go ahead. The Secures.
Yeah, the Amaru.
Oh, the Marus. Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey, look, man.
Pull them up.
Go ahead. You said that word because I remember one of my master teachers saying that these people were called the Amaru people, and they was a raw family.
Look, go to Google. We ain't got to speculate. We can go to Google and pull Amaru up.
I got you right here. I got you. What you spell it for
Amaru clan. You might have to go to the main page of Google to get the descriptive.
Caliphs. The Amaru clan.
So while you're looking at that quick recap, so far we found that I know what the fuck I'm talking about when I say that we was a mixture of tribes that went to Florida and that we all left, the whole families left the villages to go fight in the wars. When we did that, they backdoored us with the squatters' rights, saying that the shipwreck had knocked everybody off the land. They used the Lewis and Clark expedition to survey the land to declare the land was vacant because all of the castles and homesteads of major proportion were empty. The reason they was empty is because we went across the nation all the way to Florida, and Florida was really a bigger territory than it is now. And this was the main battlefield that we were fighting.
I got them right here. The Maori people. They like Tupac do look like an Indian now that you say it, man. Like, yeah, you know, you got them long nose, his personality. All right, listen. I'm gonna blow some pictures up from these people for you. The main picture that I seen that was right there. Okay. Yeah, Tupac do look just like this dude right here, the Mexican dude. Hold on, let me get him. All right, so let's blow it up. These are the people right here. The Amari people. Can you see it? This is one picture. There's a couple more I got up in there too. Say.
Just show.
Okay, this right here, the picture of the lady that they said that was on the name with the Amari tribe.
Now, when you get done, you're gonna pull his grandmama up.
Okay.
His father, mama.
Now, this right here, they said these people were connected with the Amari people, and I know these people are look like the Lakota, but they so goddamn black. Look how black. You can't tell me that them Hoshin wasn't niggas. Hoshin was niggas too when they came over here. You ain't no way you a white Chinese and mix in with some black niggas and then become blacker than they was. You know
it's one definitive. If you remember, Pops gave you a clue to know which natives was related to them and which ones was already here, because the ones related to them have hollow hair.
Yeah, that's right.
And the ones that was already here have
like you just showed.
Right.
On the other people that Tupac people. This right here is the Hindu and the Chinese mixed in, but all them motherfuckers was black. The Chinese was black, and for the most, I don't like the word black, but you know what I mean. They were dark niggas, man. Everybody was dark people. All right, this is another picture of those people down there too. These are here like a whole bunch of white Caucasians as well. Albino.
Them ain't even $5 Indians. Them 35-cent Indians right there.
They more than them. They cost more than the other Indians.
Them 35-cent Indians right there. Indians. They ain't even worth $5.
They ain't even $5. Look how white she is though, pale.
No, that's not even the definitive no more, because a lot of pale people do have the blood now.
That's right too.
Now they came over here for one drop of blood.
That's true. All right. guess this one of the leaders. They said his name was Amari of that tribe. Tupac. There you go. There's another one. Look at the nose. That look like that dude, man. That famous dude. It's a couple. It look like a couple people. It look like Tom Cruise could have some of this in him. It look like
so look.
What's the other, go ahead.
Pull up Mexican Machiavelli.
All right, Mexican Machiavelli. Oh shit.
This is a dude. They was after him like they was after Tupac, but he was in Mexico and singing in Spanish. But he was the Spanish speaking equivalent of Tupac.
All right, let me see. Can I find a picture of him? Stick a type of Spanish Machiavelli or just Mexican Machiavelli?
He's Mexican.
Okay, I typed in Mexican. Let's see. I think there might be.
Okay, put in Mexican Tupac.
All right, Mexican Tupac. Let's do it. All right, here, this him right here.
See the one with Tupac standing by the dude with the hat on?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Right here. Oh yeah. Shit!
That's him.
It's about to get crazy. All right. I really see what you're gonna say.
Okay, now this right here. Remember when I showed you the Zapatista making the alliance with the Panthers?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
This is the chiefs that's making the truce.
That man, this shit is whole right, man. Hold up. You might be saying they might have said my shit down after what you finna get right here, man. Because this right here, like the shit, I was wondering why they was watching Tupac.
Listen, I gotta tell you the story. You see the guy right there on Tupac left, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now they've been trying to control his music, but by him being in Mexico, the American industry couldn't control it. They got a different structure, and he only used to do shows, and he used to do his own recordings. Right? Tupac heard about him through the people that was trying to kill Tupac. Dang. So Tupac took it up on himself. I got to go meet this guy because the motherfuckers that want me dead want him dead. We got to have something in common because he knew the niggas that was stalking him. And he knew who had them niggas held at bay. So he went down there to talk to him, and his allegiance is for the people, La Pueblo, La Zapatista, and this is the Panther and Zapatista
right. So you said
right here.
Yeah.
Now, they gave him a letter when he was performing his last performance and told him they was finna come kill him. So, you know, Tupac called in a favor for him to get him taken care of so he don't get murdered. But for the most part, nobody know where he at right now.
Yeah. Look, it was a saying that he disappeared. They got him into Cuba, and then they got him into Kenya.
You talking about Pac?
Yeah, through the Black Panthers. I
ain't talking about Pac. I'm talking about the dude with the hat on.
Okay, go ahead. My bad.
They put a hit on him. The same motherfuckers that had the hit on Tupac, they called the Jewish Defense League.
Damn, this shit is heavy, man. So you think them boys both had the same idea and they were sharing the ideas about faking their death? That's what the Machiavelli thing is coming about?
It's not about faking your death because you don't have any say in it.
Okay.
When it's determined that they coming to kill you, the Nation of Islam is coming to send you underground.
Go ahead.
This guy formed that truce with Tupac that will ever change the course of West Coast history. All of the allegiance of the Latins and what we call brothers from a lighter shade of brown to our alliances with Crips and Bloods all stem from this meeting right here.
Damn.
This is why El Chapo is one of the chiefs they tried to suppress. El Chapo's job was to get the imposters off the land, but he don't know who the fuck they is. So he's indiscriminately killing anybody who smell like the enemy.
Yep. Go ahead. You own
the federal government, the CIA, is the one who had him trafficking in narcotics. Right? They the only ones responsible for the narcotics of the world. The CIA got the stronghold on the dope. Anybody that try to come up, DEA is taking their ass out. That's their job. And if you are strong enough to fight the DEA, they're just gonna send a military contingent in there to get you.
Yeah, they raise up
what they call shadow warriors.
Yeah. Same
Spook
thing.
warriors.
Same thing is Taliban, the rest of them.
Yeah. So now, when you see them at the border, when you see them at the border, right, and they trying to get back to their original nature, gonna call them. They can't not come. That's why they keep coming across the border, regardless of how many walls they build or how many motherfucking creeks and shit they put in their way. No obstacle is gonna stop them from following what Big Mama telling them to do.
Yep.
Now the question is, did the government have a program in place to stop them from coming back to the rest of the Mexican territory? And go to Google.
All right.
You got to go to the main page before you type it in, because this finna be this finna be hot.
Go ahead.
Rex 84 space Operation Cable Cutter. For a motherfucker that don't have no receipts, I be knowing where everything at, don't I?
Yeah, go ahead on this, because I know they shadow man that topic, because I was, you know what I'm saying, I was on that too. They got a couple things where it says Rex 84 allows many military to be closed down and to be turned into prisons. Operation Cable Slicer and Garden Plot. All right, this might be it right here. What you're looking for? Where's the top?
Yeah, so Operation Garden Plot was the George Bush plan to use the CIA to take the world over for the cabal. That's the Garden Plot. Operation Cable Cutter was the program to stop the hordes of natural migration of Mexicans that may aid us in the liberation of the country from Mexico. They can't stop them from coming. Matter of fact, look at Rex 84 on Wikipedia, and then search Cable Cutter under Wikipedia. I wish I could see that better, because I could have told you.
Yeah, it's small. Wire strike protection wire. Okay, not that. Wire cutter. Yeah, see, I knew they were going.
It's called Operation Cable Cutter.
Yeah, see, they shout out in that topic.
Okay, first go to Rex 84.
All right, Rex 84.
It's gonna pull up a Wikipedia page. Go to the Wikipedia page for Rex 84. Okay, now it's gonna be a little box. Scroll down. Now look right there. See if you see cable splicer or cable cutter.
No, I don't see it right there. It just says Cortel, FEMA, Houston Plans, Main Corps. Let's see.
Nope, they took it out. This used to be 3 pages long.
Yep, they tell you they shared it, because I had did a tape on this, and then after that tape, it was I can't find shit else on it.
You know what? I can go to my. I got the receipts of it on my
The plan developed in response to civil disorder of the 1960s and fell under the control of the United Northern Command. Provided federal military and law enforcement assistance to local government during times of major civil disputes. It's like when the niggas get, like, Jesse Jackson worked for these niggas, and Al Sharpton, they work for these niggas, these Garden Plot niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to send you a picture. Hold on one second.
What's that other nigga name? That lawyer they got. Ben Crump. He worked for these niggas.
Man, that old licking ass nigga, I can't even believe they believe he
licking Ben Crump.
Anything to benefit anybody other than him.
Setting up all them damn theatric shits, man, and wag the dog joints. That Las Vegas shit, we ain't gonna talk too much, but yeah, but it says master military.
I'm about to send you a couple pictures in the on your phone.
Okay, all right.
And then we're gonna use these to deal with the Operation Cable Cutter shit, okay?
That Tupac jewel drop, that's a whole, man, you just gave me a whole nother piece to the deal, man.
Listen, Tupac was making connections with all of the chiefs on the land who didn't know who they was. He was giving them the tools to self-discover so they can be part of the struggle. That's what he was doing in truth. Okay, hold on, I'm about to send this to you now. You put them in the same folder.
All right.
Hey, my man, he got the same name as me, right? Yeah. When I get done doing these shows, he be like, "Send me that Young Elder file from last night."
Yeah.
He be going over that shit. He be like, "Man, how do you know all this shit?"
All right, I'm gonna slide to that real quick. Hey, y'all, hit that like, hit that subscribe button if you're in the building, man. We cracking heads and twisting caps. You know what I'm saying? Who else is doing?
All right, so we start off. I'm gonna give a recap while we're doing this part. So we start off going over for those who just coming in, the Seminole Wars, Gullah Wars. And I had been telling people that it was an admixture of tribes from all over the land, and that they sacked us with the Louisiana Purchase, and they used that protectorate agreement as a right to survey the land. Once they crossed the Appalachians and surveyed the land, they declared that the land was vacant and that the crash site was bigger than they originally thought, and they incorporated the protectorate under the salvage right so that they can institute the squatter's right on the vacant land. And the only way to come from under the squatter's right is for the rightful owner to object to the squatters on the land. And that's why I told Dan Calloway it's time to evict the squatters off the land, i.e. the United States corporate legal fiction. So now we're going over the connections that our people have been making across the land in order to restore peace and harmony back on the land and stop our children from killing each other. Because somebody came out and turned us against each other and we didn't know anybody. So now we're talking about the government's program to keep us divided and conquered, because they don't want the people from the southern hemisphere to start migrating back north, down north, not up north, down north, because south is up. Once they start migrating back down north, the enemy is going to be with his back against the wall and his dick in the dirt. So I'm showing the alliances at the same time. We talking about historical events, what's taking place on the land, and how can we prove it? So here we come to the Rex 84 martial law memo from 1982, and it was originally written by Oliver North at the orders of George Bush, with, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Joe Biden was a co-writer on there, but don't quote me on that. But I know Oliver North was one of the prime writers on it. But so it says that the Rex 84 martial law memo, martial law declared in the event of a national crisis plan, did not define the term national crisis. FEMA takes control of federal and state governments. Military commanders replace duly elected officials. Now, this is where we at in the martial law, because FEMA is taking power. It said plan called for rounding up 21 million American Negroes, delivery to military bases converted into prisons. So if we don't make these alliances that we talking about, we can't stop this shit. Let's go to the next one, Elder. This is the origin of the Rex 84, the United States of America King Alfred Plan. It was originally written about in the 60s, I think, in a novel. And it was called the King Alfred Plan in the novel when the Iran-Contra was being implemented by the Bushes. Excuse me, y'all, I'm crunching. All right. They came out with Rex 84. The 84 ties to the George Orwell Big Brother is Watching 1984. Rex means readiness exercise. 84 is the code number. It said there are 600 prison camps in the United States, all fully operational and ready to receive prisoners. They are all